How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton, and today I'm going to be discussing Boomerang Capital. But of course, before I jump into this project, please keep in mind this is not financial advice. I am in no way a financial advisor, purely just a crypto geek who loves to discuss different projects. So with that being said, please don't invest in something just because I talk about it. Make sure to do a modicum of your own research before making quite literally any investment. But let's go ahead and jump into this. The best features of FAAS reflection and rebase protocols, dynamic market response protocol, and how is it different? Boomerang Capital has taken best features of FAAS reflection protocols, I'm just going to call them FAAS for now, such as MCC, Refi and Expo, and rebase protocols such as OHM, Time, and KLIMA, while leaving out the worst ones and enhancing the mix with unique operating model features and value-added services. Boomerang Capital brings you the best features of reflection and rebase tokens and more. So the FAAS reflection tokens, we can see tax-growing treasury, dividends, reflection, or fixed supply, no inflation, but slow treasury and backing gross market price far from backing per token. The other tokens, bonding, quick treasury, protocol owned, but they've got problems with inflation, growing supply, and market price far from backing per token. Boomerang has basically simplified all of that for you, and their unique features: dynamic market response, unique operating model features, and unique value-added services. What is the dynamic market response, though? Well, the dynamic market response protocol is a set of automated mechanisms built into the smart contracts of the protocol that will ensure the market price of the Boom token is oscillating around the fair price of the asset, where fair price of an asset is derived from the backing of the Boom token and expected future growth. The unique feature dynamic market response we can sort of see right here: minimum trading price, fair zone bonds, maximum trading price, fair price, and the backing of the token as well. Sort of see how those work their own way up. Sustainable growth of the backing: there are two types of protocol features that will help continuously grow the underlying value of the Boom token. Operating model features that will retain current Boom token holders, attract additional buyers, and monetize the trading activity. Value-added services, e.g. investment management services provided to the users, services provided to other protocols. Now, before we jump into the source of sustainable growth of the backing price area of this, we are actually going to go through a couple of different social medias just to sort of show you those. So we can see they're a little bit smaller on Facebook, but to be fair, it is a lot newer on Facebook. They're doing really well everywhere else, and 9,000 and growing over on their Medium, which is a big number for anyone who's curious about the Medium. We can see Boomerang Capital doing extremely well here on Discord as well, actually, with over 10,000 members. I like that they let you know how many bots are there, because of course you have to run bots on any successful Discord, so that makes enough sense to me to have a couple there, 7 as they say. And you just really can go through and check out what you really need to. I'm at the Boomerang News area, where it gives you the official links and really anything you'd like to know about the project if you're kind of on the fence about it or figuring things out. But definitely would check out over here. Telegram as well with 20,000 members. A lot of people talking, very nice community from what I can tell. 10,000 plus over on Instagram. Excuse me, 16,000 plus over on Twitter, and they had a great Bloomberg article as well. Bloomberg, excuse me for the bad pronunciation, but they had a great article here discussing the project. So again, if you are confused, if you do have any questions about anything I talked about today, I have officially provided all the links. So keep in mind to, as I mentioned, do check out a couple things as you might want to learn about the project if I don't happen to go over it in detail today. So we can see the feature completion, under construction, and in ideation area of this. And essentially we can see that basically most of this is completed. We've got a couple of things under construction, which is value-added service 2, 3, and 4. Then 5 is going to be coming very soon. So we can see, excuse me, they've gotten past a lot of the most necessary things to just start the company by base. Bonding, sellbacks, buybacks, taxes, treasury income investment. And so we can sort of see how those work. So the initial tax structure of the project will help to kickstart the project's marketing budget and ensure treasury inflows around important project announcements, which, by the way, that's something I talk about all the time that is well underappreciated, is the actual marketing aspect of things. Also, just that you do need to invest back in any project to make it successful, right? Let's say a restaurant, they buy, you buy their food, well, they've got to buy more food, and of course they do make a margin, but you do have to reinvest in any sort of good business, especially in the world of marketing. Marketing is so important to bring money into any business. So again, I like the way that they're thinking about this, that they want to make sure that any taxes, which, by the way, the buybacks and sell tax is the exact same, which I think is also cool at 10%, very standard 10%. And you can see what they're using it for, but I like that they're using it for the growth of the project rather than just taking a large chunk and paying off the team, that kind of thing. Because, again, everyone's going to make more money in the long run with any project that is willing to invest their money like that. Now, short-term project roadmap, we plan to announce and release several protocol features throughout the first 3 weeks after the launch, combined with other important announcements and intensive marketing campaign aimed at raising the interest in the project and understanding of the protocol. So the short-term project roadmap, well, week 1 after integration launch phase, token and ignition phase launch, operating model feature 4 announcement, operating model feature 4 release, blah, blah, feature 5, then week 2 after launch, CMC, CG listing, operating model, airdrop tokens, ignition phase, they got major press publications, operating model, number 6, website, the app, and so we can see how the short-term project roadmap has already honestly been doing so well. They're really keeping to the word that they have put, the standard that they have set for themselves, right? They've said, we're going to do this. They have been doing it. So I think that that's also extremely important to note. Now we're going to click through a couple of these just to check them out. It's going to try to log me into MetaMask. But we can sort of see how the portfolio, dashboard, taxes and zone, how everything works here and how well put together the website itself is. So I did just kind of want to address that as well while we were talking about this, that I was very blown away and just impressed in general by how well put together their system is. Now, this is a really interesting little thing they've got about reflective bonds. And so bonding is a feature well known to many DeFi users from rebase protocols such as OHM and Time. However, there are a few differences in the case of boomerangs. Most importantly, portion of the WTETH and USDC that was used to bond Boom tokens is used to provide dividends. Bondholders, just like Boom token holders, are eligible for dividends from transaction volume. Boom token holders dedicated for bonding are not newly minted each time. Bonding terms issued, they come from initial Boom token allocation to the treasury and form Boom token buybacks. And Boomerang Capital commits to never issuing bonds below the backing of the Boom token, ensuring that bonding process is always accretive and increases Boom token backing. Now, gives you a nice little idea here, the reflective bonding. It's a unique feature of the Boomerang protocol, so you're able to bond your Boom tokens at a discounted price, and it kind of shows you how that goes in this little guy. Bonding price is always higher than the current backing price, and tokens provided for bonding came from the initial Boom token allocation. And we can see here the reflective bonding with the WTH USC allocation. So initial reflecting bonding with those coins allocating will ensure additional value to Boom token and bondholders through dividends. Furthermore, marketing wallet and liquidity pool allocation will support sustainable growth of the protocol. Simultaneously, 90% of the bonding value will flow into the treasury and increase the backing price of the Boom token. Accretive nature of Boom token bonding will be ensured by Boomerang Capital commitment that as long as 10% of bonding value is dedicated to dividends, marketing and LP, bonding price will be set to levels higher than 120% of the backing price. You can sort of see how it works right there as well. And just mentioning a couple of other things about the bonding. I don't want to read through the entirety of this because this video is already starting to get the length that I usually like to make these, but I just wanted to mention the bonding thing about Boomerang as well, because they're really trying to be unique, bring their own fresh spin and perspective. You see they're studying other tokens to make themselves even better, which, and obviously Boom is their token, which I think that that's just so telling that, you know, they studied the competition, saw what they liked, what they didn't like, and wanted to better themselves from that. So with that being said, my friends, this has been CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton. Today we talked about Boomerang Capital, project that got me really excited, so I just wanted to discuss today. But as always, my friends, thank you for coming by, and I will see you in the next episode.